return to their families.
I hope I was able to impart my business sense to them, that a dream is not just a dream, but a goal.
I showed them a little bit of how I live. I hope they can bring that creativity and spontaneity into their everyday life.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I walked into your home, there was something smelly coming out of the refrigerator, and I had opened that pot, and it was like a green thing. I just puked. I just did. I couldn't help it.
Did you really?
I did. You know.
I do know that we let things go occasionally, but we're actually more regular folk than you realize, because your level of cleanliness is beyond what normal people do.
I know that. I'm fully aware of that.
There was no life in the house. There was no creativity. It's not a home that I expected any children to be living in. I wanted the kids to give up one prized possession in order to have more time with their dad. Neither of them would give up a possession.
I supplement his absence while he's at work. Even if let me finish.
Father.
Well, I'm definitely going to carve out more time to spend with them for just...
We're short of staff at the moment, so...
Well,
First, you know, when I figured it out, kind of business is going on there, I knew it wasn't running successfully.
All week long, Myra and Phil butted heads, stood toe-to-toe and...
Sparred.
Sparred. Well, yeah, she tried to kick my butt, and Myra came to me and she said, you know, you've got these great acting skills, and I think that you should start another business where you would go to corporations and help them get over their fear of public speaking.
You've been talking about doing this for years.
I know, but not just the idea, not just talking about doing it for years, but I did it. I actually accomplished it.
How did it go?
It went great.
You had to see how he blew everyone away in that workshop.
And then I broke a board with my hand.
Really?
It was the greatest thing I think I've ever felt.
Already?
well, it's that time.
It's that time.
Thank you.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
This one?
I'm gonna work on that. I think that I can help to alleviate your stress by taking a very strong, active role in dealing with that.
These are the maps that led us to all the treasures. It was really cool. Smell it.
Oh.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Another match! This is so awesome. What a great day. Since the swap, we make a greater effort to pick things up, throw things away, do the dishes.
Look, see, our carpet is clean and our couches don't have fabric on them.
We're not quite Myra perfect, but we're getting there. We started children's choir, charging them a monthly fee to join. I realized that in order to live your passion, you have to have the funds to support it.
Wow, that's really nice.
Beautiful. Since the swap, we've been looking at houses to buy. We've worked on our bills, and we're able to do that now. I mean, I feel like crying. I am going to cry.
You are?
Because, you know, we really want a home of our own.
It's Mommy. Get Mommy. It's that Mommy time. I've been making it a point to get home earlier and spending a lot more time with the kids and my wife, just goofing off a little bit. It's kind of like we're going back in time a little bit, and that's cool. Before we had all the business and everything like that.
Before we had kids.
Jello!
I have learned to relax a little bit.
Did you make your bed today?
Yes, I did.
Megan is finished with the chart. She's doing what's on the chart even without it being checked on a daily basis.
My brother literally has come out of his shell, which is pretty nice to see him a bit more social with his friends, because before I didn't even know if he had friends or not.
He used to just stay in his room and play with his toys, but now, as you can see, he's enjoying himself, performing with his friends. He's getting much more outgoing.
It's awesome.